I'll sub to you, or if you post on YouTube my weak back air shine combo from the other recording a while ago, maybe I'll sub.
First, you gotta get that sub button.
Yeah, that's true. We'll get there.
Not stream.
Alright, it looks like they're about ready to go. The question mark is always Ultimascout. Which character is he going to play? It looks like this time he's going Captain Falcon.
Probably their best bet. Or they went Sheep Fox again earlier, it didn't work out too well. Did Smokey go Sheik and Ultimascout bots? Okay, well then they definitely.
Yeah, whenever someone teams with Ultimascout, we don't know what gets into them. They just start playing characters that they don't play.
Yeah, it's like contagious.
Yeah, I try to never do that. When I played with him, I'd like to say I stayed Fox the whole time.
Who did he play? Fox?
So, what do you think the team from Losers Finals, TINYRICK and Scout, the Fox Falcon, need to do in the matchup against the Peach Falco team, which operates sort of like Fox Peach, but not really?
Should definitely do Fox on Falco, Falcon, something.
If they do end up splitting into 1v1s. Yeah.
Well, okay, like overall, not too knowledgeable. I definitely would imagine that. And then Widl would punish them.
Yeah, so the thing about, like, well, Widl's like a pretty good teams player, I would say, from what I've seen. He's willing to take some risks in order to gain a high reward. But Ultimascout is not. He will stand all the way back in his shield when there's no one close to him, and let TINYRICK do a bunch of stuff until he gets a chance to throw a tipper or finish off an edge guard. And yeah, that's how it goes. You're gonna see some standoffishness. Gonna be some waiting.
Yeah, how passive?
He's a little less passive than your average Peach. He's still a stock tank, but he knows what he can do safely, so that he can still be doing something without like taking any big risks.
So either way, we're probably gonna see TINYRICK and
Bones in the center. You'll see like the gladiator. You know how like you have the champions in the center, and the armies are like around them, like all surrounding them, like watching them. We're not gonna fight yet. Just throw in our two best or our two fastest guys. Yeah, you're gonna see a bit of that. It'll be interesting to see if Bones tries to work it out so that him and Widl are able to sandwich TINYRICK on their side of the stage or somewhere towards center, so that they'll sort of like force Tim through Ultimascout to like come in, and then it's dangerous when he's in the center because he can't do jank stuff to kill you. So we're going to the first match, Final Destination, which often favors good teamwork. I think it's a wonderful teams map.
I do not think Fox Falco. I think Falco and Peach definitely have like way more.
I actually respectfully disagree.
Really?
Yes. I could see where you would say that, especially coming from singles, but in doubles, the whole different ball game. The mobility difference is so important. And long flat stages really benefit quick characters like Fox and Falcon. But you see what Widl's doing. He's very good at sort of putting up a wall and slowly pushing the other team back so they don't have anywhere left to run. And how he operates with Bones is they push someone into a corner between like the lasers and the Peach walling, and they just hit them off the stage and they're done. And that's done.
That is
Gone.
They're definitely trying to sing.
Yep.
He working full time just shove off his side while they Yeah, I'm definitely seeing how Widl's are.
Yes, which is why he has to play a different type of role where he puts up the wall and racks up damage.
It's a great stall by Widl.
I actually wasn't fully expecting the Ultimascout Falcon. I prefer his Falcon in teams to his Marth, but he goes Marth very often, and that's when I usually see the more standoffish playstyle.
Well, you know he counterfeits.
Yeah.
But maybe that was a bigger.
Oh yeah.
So you consider Bones when that was kind of counterfeit.
That could be.
He really counterfeit me, though.
That was like a funny little side B exchange on the right ledge there. Very quick narrative shield with Widl. And the blue team gets a double edge guard. That
very unnecessary.
Covers everything though, right? Yeah?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't really taking it.
Plus, I don't think there's any way you can realistically tech that. And that should be it for Fox's stock. We have a really tight battle.
Yeah, but from that, you know, Hunter just one solid hit and off stage. Now, ooh, is it? Yeah.
Oh, we tried to get that back air. It was a good idea, but he just fell a little too low and got locked down by the lasers.
Green. Little cross up here.
You see what Ultimascout did really well there, even before the obvious wait for the roll and knee, is he slowly pushed his way so that the green team had the entire stage behind them and there was no way for the blue team to get back. And when you don't have any choice, that's how you win the game of Melee.
It was actually a really good play there by knowing that Peach actually has very few like good quick options because she's pretty much stuck there with Ultimascout and TINYRICK kind of switched off me.
Yeah, good wisdom. Oh, he was trying for something fancy.
Trying to make Mambo combos.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll ever regret it. Probably not. 2v1s are still pretty hard. Okay, knew the grab release was coming. Charges the up smash, and that's going to do it for game 1. Game 1 going to the team and losers. More or less what I did.
Did you just add your extra?
No. Everyone knows.
Okay.
You want this? So it looks like they don't want to play on Fountain of Dreams, as we all know, except for them. It's not a legal team stage. I think they meant to pick Yoshi's. Bones and Widl are very comfortable on Yoshi's, as I think a Spacey Peach team should be. It's possibly their strongest counter pick. Peach can rack up damage really easily despite her diminished survivability.
Yeah, think about that.
Yeah, really. And does Ultimascout staying Falcon? Yeah. Okay. A lot of Falcons don't like this stage so much in teams. They feel kind of restrained. But Ultimascout kind of uses his Falcon unorthodox, like all his characters.
And all of them.
Doesn't quite get it. Still a big punish though.
Yeah, now Fox pretty much just got death percent. He doesn't capitalize on it right there.
Oh, that was a great idea from Ultimascout. If only he knew how to put his knee where he wanted it. He's doing the old switcheroo.
Actually, I barely make it back on stage. That was definitely two stocks.
And we tried to save him with the umbrella. Great idea from Widl. He's always really aware of team.
Yeah, I definitely say blue team off stage. When both of them are off stage, definitely.
Yeah.
Both their characters. Well, one of them's really weak at the ledge.
Yeah, so it's hard to get either of them back safely. But they do some creative things to help mitigate that problem.
They see games on circles.
Yeah, they got max PP up on that extreme speed. High priority move.
Immediately thought of that too.
Well, blue team had a chance to take space and they did real good. They got the center, and Ultimascout does his thing. He's thinking only about the macro the whole time. So I'm just gonna wait here. When I have a chance to take center stage, I'll take it. That way my rather quick technical teammate can run in and do some damage. Oh! Ow! And he caught Randall. Wow.
That would have been fine stock trade. Especially since I can't really see what percent Ultimascout is at on this.
159.
159 on Yoshi.
No, that's the Ultimascout way.
Still alive, it's going nowhere.
The thing about a player like Ultimascout is people often praise his DI. What they forget to mention is that the real catalyst for being able to use such good DI is that his spacing's out of kill move is pretty good. He'll stay out of big danger. Doesn't take too many risks. Very good at not committing. Definitely not married yet. Oh, it was a good idea to take the ledge from Bones, but TINYRICK thought that was going to happen and just went onto the stage. Flaps! That is a dead Fox.
A green team can still definitely take this one.
Someone get the ASGCA out here. You can't slap your test like that. Oh, we do have a close match, you're right. That's a shine? Oh.
Don't stop helping cover. I guess you kind of just trust Widl to get back.
Yeah, one thing you don't want is if you start really trying to save Peach and get Peach back, she becomes more of a liability than an aid. I think it was a good idea to, you know, trust your teammate, try to make a little bit of space for her, maybe shoot a laser over that way when an edge guard's trying to happen, but no need to overdo it. That's a good back air. I think blue team doing everything they need to help secure this game, but they just can't close it out. You gotta finish your food in this game.
They just got split up for a second. They really had good stage. Like a solid 15 seconds on this part.
Turned everything around.
You can see they're saying like perfectly full above each other, and the other's out. But Ultimascout came up.
Yep, and that 1-me is enough to change the macro situation, and they take it to the bank. So we find ourselves back on the stage again. I think it's a good idea. It was kind of an oddity that they didn't win that game. I mean, it was... I think,
it looked like they had it back.
Yeah, pretty much the whole match they had the lead until that turnaround. It's like the blue team couldn't finish them off, and the green team kept surviving.
Great save. Off the back and took a stock.
Interesting way that Bones tries to deal with 2v1s on this stage. Tries to take them slow, put that escape hitbox from up on high. But he can't be challenged too much until his buddy gets back.
They're all dying for that angle.
Yep, they all want the ledge. The ledge is pretty safe if you go on stage, you can expect to get hit. Unless you go real high, then maybe you'll still live. Maybe it's like a power suggestion thing. He saw TINYRICK do it earlier, so he thought, you know, maybe I should take a shot at that angle too. There's Randall. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know the Randall timer. If that was me, it would be a 3/4 short onto Randall every time. Oh wow, Bones giving the back airs to this Falcon. Someone who does know the Randall timer, Bones, makes it back on stage safely. Look at this guy.
Like I said against Zodiac, I also commentate.
Wow, that down smash just... So we saw Falcon's knee change the macro situation. I think Peach's down smash on a platform can do that too, given the right circumstances.
Ever play against a double Peach on this stage?
Yes, I have.
Oh, I have.
Not enjoyable. Well, not that it's not enjoyable. Frustrating.
All melees. The team's got a really convincing lead here, and Ultimascout is not stopping the combo that Bones has.
And I think that's because of the great wall capabilities that Widl has. He really understands what his character can do.
If Widl can keep Ultimascout out, Bones' really long Falco combos and Falco combos actually
get
some kills.
And even if they can't, as soon as Bones sees that wall start to break down, he'll put in a strong back air or something, that way he can help his buddy out again. So I guess he's comboing with like sort of glancing at his teammate, trying to do the combo as long as he can, and then eventually, once the wall starts to break down, he comes down and helps out Widl.
The great thing is just pass it off to Widl and start taking care of all this.
Yes, or if they just started trading him back and forth. But the thing, when we were playing them in friendlies earlier, they were working on, it was actually against the same team, myself and Stonefree, Fox Falcon. They were working on letting Bones keep doing his combo while Widl walls, because while Falco does have some good wall moves, in teams he's not quite the same capabilities of walling as Peach has. So they were working on letting Bones take the combo as far as he possibly can before they try to change the situation up.
But Falco probably doesn't have as many to cover both sides.
That's right. And at teams, that's important. He can put out a whole lot of hitboxes, which can be good. The up tilts, some back air, some shines, and you'll be fine.
A lot of his hitboxes have huge distro. There, back air, up tilt, like that.
Yeah, and at certain distances, they're like really high priority. Not much that can beat him out. Sounds like we're going to Stadium, which is my choice counter pick against this team as well. They have a 2-1 advantage, so if this doesn't work out, they can always try something else. And one of the big reasons is if they can take control of center, there's almost nothing blue team can do to get it back. Really, like you have to really work to keep the stage with blue team here.
Yeah, it's very wide.
Yep,
And also really close glass. Top, Taco,
Yep, as well as the limited ledge play options as before. So if green team can control center stage, in theory, they should be able to take this without much of a problem. But the blue team
really lost it.
Yeah, but the blue team showing us they know how to keep some stage position too. Bones has done some great work so far with full hop nairs, safe fading dares, and we can't talk enough about Widl's walling capabilities in this matchup. He's done a wonderful job so far this set. Oh, he gets hit by his teammate. That could have been a hit for Fox. Good spot dodge over there. It's really funny seeing Ultimascout like not really do anything on the edge and let his teammate finish whatever's going on over there. I did see that, yeah.
That was great. Absolutely. They both got way too scared.
Sometimes you just gotta commit to something.
Blue team's doing it back, or green team, but also Fox is at 160.
That was a nice full hop nair from Bones. Covered just about everything.
Smokey's down there, upstage. I think that's both egg off right over. As long as they can feel recovery, then that's
yeah, but despite that, Bones takes a stock. And we know like the proverbial team strategy against a fast faller and floaty. Hit the floaty way out there, let him take like a good 10 seconds to come back or whatever, 10 melee seconds. And then double team the partner and see if you can get the stock or a bunch of damage on him. Problem is, you need to finish your floaty eventually, and they're not doing it.
Yep.
2v1 situation, and they get absolutely nothing.
What's Ultimascout doing? He's in front of Smokey.
Oh, that was actually a cool save, though. But it doesn't work out. Still gets edge guarded. It was a weak knee that saved him, yeah. He just hit his partner off the stage, so he had another chance to recover. He was sort of like in that weird spot right next to the ledge, but he couldn't grab it. That's a knee. Oh, Ultimascout hitting a stomp knee.
Yeah, it was actually.
Okay, get your canning equipment ready. We have to prepare for the apocalypse. Prepare foods. Gather the machetes. The password is brains. I'll never think of it.
Of course,
and speaking of close, this is one of the closer matches we've seen so far this set. Could go either way, especially if Smokey decides he wants to fight two people over on the cliff.
No, I think.
Yeah, looks like it. We may very well see a set 2. Unless Widl can pull off something miraculous. And Peach not the worst at 2v1s.
Yeah, like we said earlier about the hitboxes.
Yeah, it's just like, they're not necessarily the fastest.
Make them both L.